Pop Squad, coming at ya. It's late already, and that means I don't have time on this evening to do an album. I have been trying on Mondays to do an album, and I worked until 10 o'clock, didn't get home until 10:30, and then had some couple of things to take care of. And so it's too late to even get started. So I am instead doing just a few, not even a full raft of reactions tonight. The first one I'm going to do is something called Fed Up from Sprinks. Now, it looks like this song is on SoundCloud and has 19,000 listens. There's no information I see here about Sprinks. Maybe I could search for Sprinks on Spotify. Yeah, here's Sprinks on Spotify. And see if we can find anything out. 4,000 monthly listeners. That is not a bad number. Let's see what this has to say. No information about Sprinks. 2,100 followers, 2,200 followers, 4,000 monthly listeners. All right. Well, let's check this out. Like I said, the song is called Fed Up. Features Sayako. Any information about them? Sayako, born in 2007. Whew, that is a young person. 18 years old, is a German-Pakistani rapper-producer known for his nostalgic style, heavily inspired by Japanese visual novels. He's a founding member of the Elfaction collective. Elfaction. I like that name. Sayako's first foray into music was through production, providing instrumentals for Seven Nights, Cry Witch, and more. However, following his introduction into the Ancient collective, Two Eyes, he decided to start performing vocals, coining the sound he has today. Some of his frequent collaborators include Seven Nights, Gomi, Surgeon, Syrgn, KP, and many more. Sayako, or Saya, is new to me. This is, performed and produced by Sprinks, Sprinks. It is listed as rap. That's it. November of 2024 this came out. And we're going to give this a listen. I've got the lyrics. The lyrics are also on SoundCloud. Let's check it out. Sorry I couldn't do an album tonight. Just couldn't get it done. Let's go. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below in the description of the video. If you'd like to have me react to something, that's the way to send it to me. If you make music, my email is also down below, papasquatjon@gmail.com. There's also a playlist that I have linked below if you want to check out a dozen tracks that I really like and are on my phone, and I listened to them recently. Let's go. Fed Up from Sprinks featuring Saya.
Yeah, I've been studying with my friends. Bitch, I feel like Joseph with the wheels. Bitch, how could I love you with some sense? Living in a simulation like it fails. Yeah, I've been studying with my friends. Bitch, I feel like Joseph with the wheels. Bitch, how could I love you with some sense? Living in a simulation like it fails. I just hope you don't let me from my back.
I really love that the lyrics are talking about a game like The Sims. I know for a lot of people that game has never not existed. I remember when The Sims came out. It's awesome. It's awesome that this sort of stuff is making it into music and people get the references, right? It's just fantastic.
I just hope you don't let me from my back. I know that you wanna play. They say I wish, and I'm cruising every day. Cause they say nice to me, and they nice to me. I can't change. I got better in my mind, so I've been paid. Can you just wait for your sign? I'm sick of seeing. They know that I'm not tight, but they don't keep it.
Okay, this is now Sayako. Sprinks is the one who is rapping before this. Let's keep going. Sayako stuff was really hard to follow. The vocals were very diffuse, I would say. I don't know if that's a matter of how they were recorded or how they were performed, but very, very difficult to track even while I'm reading the lyrics, right? Huh, that was interesting. Let's keep going. This is now Sprinks again. I think there's actually a lot of really interesting things going on here musically. I think the vocals were a little uneven. The stuff that I pointed out, right? Like I could hear Sprinks pretty well. Sayako I couldn't hear as well as I wanted, and then Sprinks came back in. I had a hard time understanding the first half. Not understanding, hearing, really. The first half of Sprinks's final verse. It just seemed very not loud enough compared to the music, and a little hidden. Seems very what I'll call overproduced, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in this song. Sound effects, different little accents coming in. I like the way it sounds just fine. I just kind of think there's too much of that. Like somebody discovered a new toy and wanted to just play with it and play with it and play with it and like add things and add things and add things. And I don't know if all of them benefited the song. I mean, people seem to like it, so, don't listen to me. It's got 18, 19, 20,000 plays here on SoundCloud alone. And it's been out for, what's it say, 7 months? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like touches of hyper pop glitch, sort of, maybe. I want to say it reminds me of Yabujin, but even that I'm not 100% sure of. I definitely like to check out more from them. Sprinks, I believe, said they're from... Oh, let's see. I saw you checked out my friend's music. This is what Sprinks wrote to me. I should have read this earlier. I forgot about it. I saw you checked out my friend Finlance's music, and I really appreciate how open-minded your reviews are. I'd love to get your honest thoughts on my track Sprinks Fed Up featuring Saya. I'm always looking to improve, and your feedback would mean a lot to me. Let me know if you'd be down to check it out. Looking forward to hearing what you think. Sent this to me on Valentine's Day this year. I don't know what I think. I just told you some stuff, right? Like, there's a video. I actually made a video about this, about sort of how I became aware of production and learned/heard what overproduction was. And it was on an album by Lindsey Buckingham when I was like 13 years old. And it was an album called, I think the album was called Go Insane. Maybe I'm wrong. By Lindsey Buckingham. Yeah, the album was Go Insane. And he had... It's actually absolutely worth listening to this entire album to get a sense of what I'm talking about. It's probably not super long, but he's so adds in everything he can possibly add in. All sorts of crazy sounds, just weird like sound going back and forth between your in stereo from left to right channel. Um, some of the songs I actually still really like. Other ones I just go, oh man, he just got too much stuff going on here. And it's those tracks that I've really started to pay attention to how production is done, and how good production is about what you leave out as well as what you put in. It's like editing anything, right? That's what the producer's role has been classically on an album, is, giving advice, putting things in, taking things out, stressing certain instruments, certain parts of the track over others. But this album, Go Insane by Lindsey Buckingham, is just a great example. I'm tempted to play some of it, but I don't know if it'll get blocked. So go check it out. Go check it out. But that's what I think of here. There's so many different weird sound effects and things in here, that it feels like somebody playing with toys that they just got, and they were like, oh, I want to add this in, I want to add these sirens in, I want to add this sound effect in, I want to add another sound effect and another one, and it just becomes a little too much. Again, people respond well to it. Don't listen to me. That's just my opinion. I would love to hear more from you, Sprinks. You need to write a bio on any platform you exist on. You should have a bio. People will want to know more about you. People like me will want to know more about you. And I've said it before. One of the things people like about an artist is if they can establish a connection with them in some way. They learn more about them, and they like what they hear or like what they know about them, and they'll, put something out there. You've got all this music now. Let's find out something about you. There you go. Sprinks probably has a lot of music. Yeah, 4,100 followers here on SoundCloud. 73 tracks. Wow. And music most recently from within the last month. Pretty cool. Thanks very much, Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below in the description of the video. If you'd like to support me in some way, I would appreciate it. Have yourself a good day. Bye.